be a cyberbully. What if we say, let's teach everyone to be good cyber friends? See how they flip that?
Community. So this first part, as you can see on the screen, this is the first thing we're going to dive into. The competencies are listed in your document, so you are able to reference them. You're able to sort of look at them online at home, make sure that you are able to refer back to them throughout the day. And I'd also love for you to mess around with the language in there.
That teachers can do. We have lots of tools to bring that into the classroom.
One of the things you looked up when you were what were some of these questions that you were developing when you first started realizing your power and all this?
Well, I would always watch others and actually became a digital coach for my teachers at my school. And then when I had the opportunity to run...
Our next winner that is joining us today is Drew Morrow. Give it up one time for Drew Morrow. He is a student at O'Neill High School in O'Neill, Nebraska. His project was Be the One Digital Citizenship. Let's check out this video. We're about to answer a few questions. So the topic was, we're talking about action plans. And in these action plans, it would be crazy if...
My name is Kevin Morrow. I'm from teaching a small school in north central Nebraska.
To get through. And so I remember being in the middle of 7th grade, spring break was about to start. Don't you know it's these very scars that make you so tough? It's these cracks in who you are that let out light. It's these cracks in who you are that give you fight. It's these cracks in who you are that help you shine bright. And I believe these cracks should be displayed in plain sight.
Alright, so my name is Mark Cockney. I am 12 years old. I am from Flint, Michigan, and you may know me as Miss Flint, aka the little girl who wrote to Obama and met Obama and took that crazy picture with Donald Trump.
That's something that's really powerful. What Jane initially started when she created her work went from a small community to her having a following of about 200,000 people on Twitter, and as you can see from here, 2.3 million followers on Instagram. All from posting her work, all from being transparent. People that step into these online communities understanding that they weren't perfect, but even in that imperfectness, they still had something amazing to give. And it through nothing more than having the courage to be themselves. They could have the ability to impact millions of people. But there's people all around the world, people all around their school, people all around their class. According to a study done by the S&P Foundation, when young people are asked, what do they want to do? What impact do they want to have? Their top 2 responses are these things. Number 1, making a difference in the cause they care about. And number 2, creating something that would change the world. By allowing young people to explore their passions online in communities, what we allow them to do is determine what they care about so they can make a difference. And in addition to that, by doing nothing more than being themselves and stewarding their identities into this digital space, by leveraging the digital landscape as an extension of who they are, young people have the ability to create change in the communities that they're in. Any activist or person that you talk to will tell you that real change, systemic change, never comes from the top down. It's always something that happens at a grassroots level. It's always something that happens from community to community. And ironically, something that every community has is young people.
All night. Screen dead. All man. Recharge, power up, refresh. So I can swipe left, so I can swipe right. Eyes wide open on it.
Of what I wanted from school, I decided to come home. And so I went through the name of the community. The Parkland shooting is how it's always addressed. You hear individual stories about victims. How could such and such? We heard the story, the main story that came out immediately was that Peter Wang, who was a freshman, held the door open for hundreds of students, saving their lives, right? You get this heroic story, and then you hear another heroic story, Aaron fights.
Paulson is a film director, video editor, and storyteller. Sadie has a bachelor's degree in digital cinematography. Although she has cerebral palsy, she does not let that impact her ability to create and communicate. Give it up for Sadie Paulson.
Hello everybody. My name is Sadie Paulson. I am from North Dakota and I have cerebral palsy.
That's beatbox. All right, one more time. When I say hip, you say hop, hip, hop, hip, hop. When I say go, you say stop, don't stop, don't.
Water in my community was making people sick, and thousands of people were exposed to lead and other toxic chemicals. My little sister got rashes from the water.
But research has proven that kids who use social media in good ways are more successful in school and life.
We need to help promote digital citizenship.